Hi, my name is Ashraf Sinclair, and sitting with me today is Nazril Idrus, a good friend of mine. I've known him for 15 years. Nash is the director and founder of Precision Capital. Thanks for spending the time with me, Nash.
Pleasure. Thanks for having me.
Nash, I have 5 questions for you about MOC, Miracles of Capital, and I'd like you to just answer them as concise as possible, giving the biggest or the most major takeaway behind what it is. But firstly, before that, just give yourself a little bit of an intro.
My name is Nazril Idrus. My friends call me Nash. I am the co-founder of Precision Capital Berhad. We are a private equity firm where we also invest, incubate and educate our investees. And what we want to see is we want to see results where they build great businesses that impact humanity and hopefully also become a unicorn.
Fantastic. Just to show clarity and transparency, I am an investor in one of Nash's companies, as well as a founder for Precision Capital. And our goal is to bring all of what Nash said in Malaysia and Indonesia, and then looking at Southeast Asia as well. Nash, tell me a little bit about MOC, starting off with, what's the number one takeaway that you got when you did the three days of MOC?
Well, the number one takeaway at MOC is definitely that theory where there is abundance in capital. Therefore, we actually are not competing in the capital world. We actually will support everybody and will invest in everybody. And that's the most powerful thing that I found in MOC, where there's no selfishness, there's no greediness. People want to be there and want to be involved in the network because they want to support each other, they want to invest in each other, they want to see everybody become financially free and wealthy.
So, is MOC just a 3-day program? What's the purpose of having MOC?
Okay, so the purpose of MOC is to build a network of both business owners and investors. And I'm talking about investors who are high echelon, who want to see everybody else also become successful. So it's not just the 3 days. So after 3 days, within that 3 days, you create a network and you meet each other. They become joint venture, business joint ventures. And after the 3 days, you come back. You can actually either come back to your own country, or you can go to 15 other countries and build networks of business owners and investors in those countries. So it's beyond 3 days, it's a lifetime.
What's the biggest change you've seen in people who have participated in MOC?
Okay, so MOC is a philosophy. It's a mindset. It's the opening of the heart. So what we see is that previously people will, look after their own territory. My share is my share, right? And after that, they turn and transform to open up their gifts. It's like everybody has a gift. You just have to give it away. So a structured way of giving away your gifts, which is wealth, and invite people. You see, when you look for investors, you're not begging them to invest in your company. You're actually giving them a chance to do something good for humanity. So people go out there with their hearts so big. They want to work with people. They talk to each other. And it's just an amazing network people who are not just brilliant, but also want to see great things on the planet.
What makes MOC different from any other business seminars or capital seminars?
I was in the finance sector before this, and I have learned a lot about corporate finance. But these are all learning, and you don't get to see how corporate finance work in the business world. So, and there are things that we learn in MOC that is not available in business schools. It's crazy. The way that MOC is created is it becomes a system that it is not what you learn in business school. You can't find this content in any business school. What happens is Dr. Wong plucked it from business schools because he had his own personal experience and the business school experience. He combined it, simplify it, and make it relevant to the business world right now for every business that is coming up, you know. So that's the power that I see is different. And anybody, any background, people from, we've seen investment bankers, all the way to people who didn't graduate school can attend and learn and apply successfully.
Last few points, just some quick fire questions. And you give me your quick definition or your quick points. What's your definition of wealth?
Wealth is well-being. Means you can have your money and time and family and spend time with people that you care, and you can actually also care for others. And wealth is also living as long as you can. I want to live above 126 years with the wealth that I have. And as I leave this universe, I know that I can leave my wealth behind for the next generation.
Name top 3 mistakes businesses do.
Okay, top 3 mistakes businesses do is they come into a business and they got no idea where they want to bring this business. They don't have an expansion plan. Number 2 is they don't have an exit strategy. What am I going to do? What's next for me? Do I want to IPO, want to sell, merge and acquire, or close? They don't have that. And number 3, when they build a business, they just do it like they just go ramp in, just do marketing, money coming in, don't know where money is. They don't know what is their gross profit margin, what is their profit, how much dividend to pay back to investors. They don't have financial knowledge. And just to add to that, last but not least, I want to add is they are not compliant. So even if you go big and you want to list it, you cannot because you're not compliant.
Nash, thank you very much for your time. Finally, we're just going to speak out to everybody who's watching. Why should you listening, why should this person watching online right now, why should this person attend MOC?
So MOC is a network, it's a philosophy, it's a mindset, it's a methodology that is different from anything that you've seen. And even though if you're in a tech business or bricks and mortar, you're selling products or services, if you don't have this knowledge, you may not know that basically you're going to be lost in business. So I'm going to say this again. If you don't have this knowledge, you may be lost in business. You may be starting a business, but there'll hit a time that you say, I don't know what's next for me. So MOC will shape your business financially, business model, and everything to do with business structure that allows you to build your business into IPO and help humanity. Thank you, Ashraf. Thanks for having me.